Hello, good morning everybody. It's nice to see you here today. We're going to be playing some Star Wars, The Old Republic, as we do every morning because it's our favorite game. Hey there, Jessa. Good morning, and good morning everyone else. Nice to have you here. I'm just going to be doing some bounties today. It's going to be a super chill, relaxing day. I had some suggestions to go run Valentine's, go run date nights, but I decided I'd rather not accidentally spoil them for anyone who hasn't run them yet, especially if you're just coming to hang out to chit chat about SWTOR today. Yeah, hi, good morning, hi. What's going on in the news today? Today is February 14th. The sale of the day is the elegant dress. Oh, so this one's really pretty. However, I don't think it's very expensive if you check the GTN, so I would definitely go check there. And there's also an alternate. Thank you so much, Windows, Xbox. I'm pretty sure there's also a separate version. Let me go check that out. Elegant dress. Good morning, good morning. So here's the elegant dress, and then there's also a separate version called the luxurious dress that may be even cheaper and may dye in a way that you like if you're planning to dye it anyway. Update 7.6 is the most recent update. We're kind of just waiting for news about when the next developer live stream will be. I was really hoping they would announce it this week, especially because like today is Friday. Maybe they'll do Valentine's announcement later today. Who knows? But we're getting quite late in February. We still haven't have a date. There's a good chance that they could also just post it like 2 days before it happens, because they actually have done that before, unfortunately. So we might find out about it like next Monday, and it comes out next Wednesday. So the bounty event is currently running, but it is coming to a close. This is the very last couple of days to run it until we don't see it for a while. Last day will be the 17th to participate. So you've got all weekend, you've got all Monday, and then very early morning Tuesday it will close, and that same timing applies to Galactic Season. If you're very new to the game and you haven't looked at Galactic Seasons at all, I would highly recommend that you go, and I can't see anything in these glasses. They make everything like super the wrong color. Like I've got these that I wear every day, but to be honest, these ones, this is like throwing me off. They're super cute. Here, I'll just put them up here. Ah, there we go. Perfect. This is, yeah, that'll do exactly right. Did you do something with your hair? If you haven't been here recently, yeah, I dyed it pinkish a little bit ago. It's not, I noticed it's starting to fade already. Giga Bright says, does this stream count towards rewards in SWTOR? Hey there, Giga Bright. Unfortunately, there is not currently a Twitch drops reward running right now. Those are limited time events. The next one will probably take place whenever the next developer live stream starts. And it'll probably only be like, you have to watch an hour's worth of SWTOR, so pretty easy to get. And then the next big one, oh, Nana! Thank you so much, Nana. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. And the mounts that they sometimes give out, which are way cooler, obviously, usually happen during the update, and you have to watch 4 hours. So that'll be the next time update 7.6.1 comes out, I think. That or 7.7. I'm not entirely sure how the mounts work. But yeah, just keep your eyes open. I'll be posting about it on the website, of course, too, when it comes out. Nana, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Probably a silly question. What's the bounty event and how does it work? No, that's a great question. So the bounty event is a limited time event in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Normally, it only lasts a week and then goes away for a couple months and then comes back. Right now, it's running for a super long period of time and finally coming to an end. Like, it's been a while, since August. I've just linked you a guide to my website on YouTube. And I have a video that goes through everything. Basically, you go chase down and kill bounties. I'm actually partway through in the background. I'm partway through doing bounties, and we'll actually go and capture or fight a bounty coming up here. Let's see what else is going on. The Dark vs. Light bosses, we did our final one last Tuesday, and they'll only be around until February 17th, so this Monday will be the last day. I would highly recommend, if you want to get just a few more tokens or something like that, to do that now instead of later. The Rackle event will be starting up on Tuesday. I don't know if we'll be running anything for it. We should go run Eyeless. That sounds fun to me. PvP Season 7 is currently running and will be running until March 31st. All right, let's take a look. Is there anything on the dev tracker? Oh yeah, I checked this morning, didn't see anything specific, but we're not expecting any news until they're ready to announce the live stream, right? Morning, Swtorista. Oh, you were asking about my hair. And then Hegado said, do you think this is a cool Knight Captain's armor will ever come to the cartel market? That is a great question. Honestly, we have no freaking clue about what will be and what will not be available on the cartel market. And honestly, I'm not even sure the developers know sometimes. There's like not really a lot of rhyme or reason to it. In general, I usually just recommend buy something that you can sell for credits. Oh wait, there's the Cool Knight sets right there. It's right there. Or are you talking about something else? Oh, it's a Cool Knight Captain. That one's a different one. Right. What is that one? Swtorista.com/armor. This is a cool. This is a cool Knight. Ah, yeah, that's a cool set. I like that one. It's a nice combo between a trooper set and say like a Jedi-ish set. Really cool one. Looks like, yeah, it's not on there. I know it's not considered necessarily a super rare one. I can't go check that GTN right now because I'm on boss, running around doing bounties. But yeah, what I would do is buy something on the cartel market, sell it for credits, and buy this Cool Knight Captain. If you happen to be preferred or free to play or something like that, I'm sorry that that advice doesn't apply. We also had a question from Urza. Urza says, I just made a character on Starforge. What is the best item to get from the cartel market to convert to credits that won't take forever to sell? Great question. So that is like the $1 million question, right? What's going to be the best return value that also doesn't take 10 years to sell? And there's no one who's ever going to be able to give you that answer, unfortunately, because it will change literally daily. It'll change with the sales. It'll change with the current economy. It will change with supply and demand. That's like how you make credits. You can't just, it's not like a formula somewhere like do X if Y, because otherwise there wouldn't be these cool ways of playing the GTN and playing the market and stuff like that. Same thing like which stock should I buy to then resell later to make lots of credits in money in a small period of time. If everybody knew that, it wouldn't work, right? And then the answer is it changes all the time. So what are some staple items that people buy to resell? Honestly, the Master's Datacron. Oh, I wish I had a GTN right now. Is there a GTN somewhere on boss? Let me take a quick sneaky peeky here. GTN. No, it doesn't look like it. I should just go do my bounty and then we can go do some comparison. Right, Master's Datacron is the go-to because people tend to buy them quite often. It tends to sell fairly well for a lot of credits. It is expensive at 2,500 if you don't happen to have that much just lying around, you know? Did you know there's a dress-up game heavily based off of SWTOR and its armor and cosmetics? Dog Lover, hey there. Is that a joke about SWTOR as fashion as endgame Barbie? Is that a joke that SWTOR is secretly a fashion game and everything else is just a bonus? Or is there actually a dress-up game of some sort separately? Like the kind with little draggable armor pieces? Because I have seen one. It was pretty cool. It was like anime / SWTOR kind of style. Oh, don't talk to the vendors. They always want to trick me. So I'm part way through the bounty event. Or at least doing a bounty for the bounty event. I have done the part that I don't like very much. There's a quarter of it that I don't like very much. And now I'm going to go ahead and find a bounty. So I've got my intel now. On my map, it looks like it's going to be over here. Oh, I have it unlocked over here on this character. Interesting. Looks like I should go to a speeder. Go speeder up there. Yeah. Search up Doll Divine and look for Star Wars Avatar Creator. Okay, yeah. I think that's the one I've seen before. Doll Divine SWTOR. I'm pretty sure I played with that before. It's like super cute. Star Wars, The Old Republic. I remember there was one. I thought that was super cool. Oh, I don't know how to find that specific one. If you want to link it in chat, go ahead. But yeah, I've absolutely used it before. Very, very neat, fun thing to play imagination with for your characters. Absolutely. LOL WTF Chris, what a great name, also suggests, apart from the Master's Datacron, another one you can check out is the the dyes that, as far as I know, sell quick and fast and for a lot tend to be the metallic dyes. Let's see, dyes. Tend to be the metallic dyes. The black ones tend to sell well, the black shiny dyes. And I've seen the white dyes, people using them a lot. And I would just compare prices, you know? Those ones will probably sell the fastest, but the other ones might sell for quote-unquote more, you know? Can't you summon GTN via legacy perks? But I'm cheap! I barely play this character. That one's expensive. Frost says, dyes are kind of a trap. I bought some, and then the price tanked by 50% in the span of 2 days. Oh, I hope you didn't do that just when they they did a thing where they announced they were gonna have dyes be 50% off. I hope that wasn't when you did it. If so, oops. Oh, it's the one with, okay, gotcha. The Doll of Vine is the one with the Ahsoka. Star Wars Avatar creator. Oh, something went wrong! Oh no! But yeah, I've actually used that one before. I used to, especially when I was a bit younger and there was less video games out that you could play for free. I really liked doll makers, but like the old-fashioned ones. Does anyone from who was a kid or teenager in the 90s? I don't know exactly what to... Ah, these. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Some of these outfits are very inappropriate. Look at all about buttons. So they were these little doll makers. I'm trying to see if I can find like a screenshot of how it worked. Doll maker 90s drag and drop. Oh my gosh! Why is there so few results? Doll makers drag and drop. Oh yeah, okay. This is kind of a good example. So you would have all these little elements. For example, these are a whole bunch of little heads. And you could basically click and drag them onto your, that's a really ugly one. Click and drag them onto your, oh, here's a good one. Here's a really good one. Oh my gosh, okay. And you could drag and drop them onto like a semi-nude base until you had your like perfect doll. And there was like all kinds of ones. And people would just, they were basically a form of pixel art and then a form of creativity. And there was also a thing where you would just draw them from scratch. You would take the base, the like humanoid base, because you know drawing bodies and faces and stuff is hard, and then you could like draw a dress on them and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Which class most likely to have a collection of brass dolls? The first one that came to mind was the Sith warrior, and he's like playing with them and dressing them up and brushing their hair in the back of his Fury spaceship. Oh, thanks. Frost just looked up the price. The price is 339 mil. Oh, see, we got a bounty. So we just lured out our bounty. We lured out our bounty and then we're gonna take him down. Got a lot to say. Hey, Winter.
Come and get me. I'm ready.
Oh, he brought out some friends? What you guys up to here?
Come and get me. I'm ready.
I'm playing a sniper, so I should probably be in cover. This isn't gonna be a hard fight. We're just kind of murdering our way through it.
Come and get me. I'm ready.
He's ready, apparently.
Put me on the clarity. Notify the client of your success.
Put me on the pyre. My goodness, this is very silly. So that's a bounty. It's nothing really complicated. It's just kind of these fun little, I guess you could call them almost like treasure hunts. I just did a kingpin bounty, so that was technically, I think, a slightly harder one. No, that was just a normal one. There's a different kingpin one that I'm gonna do on boss in a few minutes here. But a little treasure hunt with a little fight in the end. Oh, the trooper is ordering your Bratz Havoc Squad. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be great? Yeah. Ezra says, you made a comment yesterday about leveling as a tank not requiring as much pay attention. I'm just now leveling as a shadow tank after playing Essential. Man, this has been so much nicer. Right, Azareth, isn't it nice? Like, people generally don't recommend leveling as a tank, and I also give that recommendation, but there is absolutely a case for it in that you don't really die. And especially when I'm streaming, I have even less attention to pay to spend on the game, and so on my main character that makes it especially nice. My main character is also a tank. Okay, cool. That was my bounty, so let's go turn it in. Did you know the Naboo G-type speeder is available now? Did you see that on my website that it's not available? The mounts database is on my wish list to update. Right now it's not very up to date, yeah. The covert armor doesn't have pants. I was trying to make a streamer cosplay earlier. Wait a second! Hey, were you trying to dress up as me, forgetting to wear her armor, or are you dressing up as somebody else? But you can absolutely get the... There's absolutely some covert bottoms. Maybe they're not called that. Yeah, covert energy armor set. Oh, maybe they're called something else. There's definitely little short shorts you can get. What are those called? You can't just type underwear. Swtorista.com/armor. Over? They're called basic men's trunks or basic women's underwear. So I was totally wrong. They absolutely are called underwear. Trunk. There you go. Basic men's trunks. Depends what kind of underwear you want. Nice. There we go. Yeah. Doesn't matter what bounties you do. So for me today specifically, it does not, because I have played the bounty event a million billion times, and I have one specific goal for an achievement, and the achievement is to do 20 normal bounties and 10 kingpin bounties. However, if you are trying to get some of the other achievements, there is an achievement to kill and separately to capture every bounty criminal in the game. So in that case, it does matter.
Is quite impressed with the efficiency and skill displayed in your contract resolutions. Well done.
Oh, TCH! Thanks, you'll be there to set up group. Awesome. No class, no class. In terms of rewards, apart from the achievement, which is for this kind of overkill, it's above and beyond, the rewards from each one are vaguely the same. The rewards are slightly higher for the kingpin bounties, but not even by a ton. And the rewards, essentially, for the player who is asking what is the bounty event, what do you get out of it? You get this type of currency called... I don't even remember. Do you remember? I can't even find them. I can't look with my eyes. Oh, completed bounty contracts. Completed bounty contracts. And you can come spend them in these vendors over here. And there's a bunch of really cool rewards you can get from the bounty event. Let's see. Bounty event. Swtorista. So after getting the achievement, it's whatever you like then. Right. And our friend JR, I think, suggested that I should go do the Voss ones because they're kind of short and sweet. But Barb pointed out that it's a difficult fight for the Kingpin. We'll have that coming up here. So a whole bunch of rewards. If you want to go see this yourself, this is at... You can go to swtorista.com/events if you ever forget, or I'll be linking it in chat. But yeah, feel free to check that out. We'll do a quick show off because there are some really cool rewards. There's some really cool mounts. There's this mount. There's this mount. There's this mount, which is an animal mount, which is cool. There's this armor set. There's this armor set. There's this helmet separately, if I remember right. There's this dye. There's this pink and white dye. Ah, you guys were asking me about the pink and white dye earlier. I guess this is where it comes from. I didn't remember. This is the one that Intizar crafts for us. There's this bowcaster. What's that? My family wishing us happy Valentine's. That's cute. This bowcaster, this weapon, this... Oh, this companion? No, this companion skin for HK55, or HK51, sorry. Or both, I think. This skin for Treek. She's a little cutie. This little pet. This little pet. This little pet. This little pet. This decoration. This decoration. This decoration. This decoration. Oh, these ones are cool. We really like these ones. Decoration. This decoration. Oh my god. This flag. Decoration. This decoration. Oh, this one's ah! What did I do? There's a lot of rewards for the bounty event. I think I was getting close to the end there. Yeah, people really like this one here, the carbonite decoration. And you spend your little completed bounty contracts on there. Oh gosh, image not found. It's okay. We'll just leave and only look at Brad stalls. It's fine. Can I dye my hot pants pink for Max Swtorista cosplay vibes? You absolutely can. I believe in you. So let's go pick up the Kingpin bounty, because those are the ones I actually like a lot more. I randomly picked one up at the beginning of the stream. Oh, but Kingpins are once per week per character, so I have to swap characters. Oh, that's so sad. I understand. Intezar says, one of the reasons I always enjoyed the bounty event is because it's one of the few ways I can hear my character talk in dialogue between story updates. That's actually kind of sad, Intezar. I'm sorry. That's depressing. Let's see. Do I have any characters I was trying to level? I know I was trying to level Be Quiet, but she's done all the bounties she can do today. I got this character at level 78. Let's go do him. Happy Friday, says Cat Vector. Hi. Hi. Happy Friday indeed. Oh, I like this. Hecatos back on the Brat Stalls. Who would own Brat Stalls? The Sith Warrior would. Hecatos says, the Sith Warrior playing with their Brat Stalls. Quote unquote. Maybe you won't betray me. I love it. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine him like recreating like Vet and Quinn and stuff like that, arguing about their Brat Stalls? Okay, so this character, do they have gear on? If not, I'm not playing them. Oh gosh, they certainly have gear. This is gonna be rough, but doable. Okay, head to the Bounty Brokers Association. There is a little easy way to get there if you go into your solo tab. Event Bounty Contract Week. Boom! Brings you right there. Oh, Belle says it took me nearly 13 years to get 100% on the bounty event achievements, as I rarely did it until this galactic season. Every time I tried to get the sniper near the roof of the Cartel Bazaar, this guy up here, where is he? Where is he? Can't see him. He's like way up here somewhere. I can't see him. Oh, there he is, up here, sniper. Every time I tried to get the sniper, I would fall about halfway through the climb and rage out. Also, the final bounty target rarely popped. Right, so the sniper is a jumping puzzle, and I don't even think you can be summoned there. Don't quote me on that, but I don't think you can. And quite difficult to get up there. And then, more importantly, the bounties that appear, which exactly appear where? Hey, look, it's a Brat Stall! I found it!
Specified in the contract to meet the client and gather the details of the bounty. Good hunting.
So I think I want to stop really fast, get some of these supplies to save me some grief. And then I think I also want to buy... I'm trying to figure out where's the vendor you buy. Here we go, cool.
Gonna need the skills.
There is a second type of bounty available on Boss. I'm gonna go buy it on,
back. You
on
might
this
learn
character
something.
here. Oh, thank you. We're reading the contract. We're reviewing the terms and conditions. We're, oh my goodness. Getting impatient, sighing. Skimming contract. Signing. Yeah, we're not reading that whole thing. We don't know how to read. We're just a Jedi, you know? Okay, cool. So now I have 2 on Boss unlocked. And what's the fast way to get there? Probably to go to the solo tab. And then travel. Heroic travel. Boss. Oh, you can be summoned. Ah! So for anyone else who wants to rage against the machine about the sniper, you can always see if there's any group summoning. They're kind of hard to find these days. However, the real hard part, I think, is the randomness between the bounties. You just have to keep running the one that you think the boss will drop from, and hope that you get lucky. Yeah. Ross says, I think I'm gonna replay the Jedi stories, since they were the first 2 I did way back when. But as I sit here thinking about which style to give them, I feel almost forced to take a stealth style because of how much unneeded fighting there is without it. And I kind of agree with that. It's kind of hard once you played on a stealth character, and especially once you've kind of gotten good at the game, once you kind of know, once you're not just randomly button mashing, you know, and you've already seen the world and the enemies once, and you mostly want to see this story because that's the really, really good part. It feels like a little frustrating to have to fight everything. But at the same time, that kind of knocks you out of being able to play like the Jedi Guardian and stuff, or which is a really fun class, or the like the Sentinel with the 2 lightsabers, right? I guess that's I would really like.
Killing will take.
What could they do about that? Like, it's obviously a time investment thing.
Who can provide more details? Please do not hesitate to question them aggressively.
But if they had unlimited resources, I'd love for, like, one way they could address that is every enemy you kill as a low-level character, like maybe under level 70 or something like that, then you get some type of currency or XP or something like that. Like, you actually get something from killing things. And they can't be the same enemy over and over. That would be the rule of thumb. Oh, we had a nice question over from Timalu. Hey, Timalu. Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. Timalu wants to know, is this game worth playing in 2025? That's so funny, Timalu. I'm actually working on my 2025 version of that video right now. My hard drive failed, though, so I've been instead backing everything up just in case. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so is it worth playing? Yes? I don't know why I sat there thinking about it so long. If you have any more specific questions about the game that might help you decide, you specifically, whether it might be something that you like or not, feel free to swing by, or feel free to ask in chat and we can give you some more detailed answers, absolutely. Out of curiosity, is it something that you've tried out in the past, or is it something you just kind of heard about recently and were like, I need my Star Wars fix? Let's get it. I did Jedi Knight as a shadow for my Starforged character, since I like the Night Story better than Consular. Right, at least you can if you have the option to be a stealth character for a Jedi Knight. It's just, it does feel like you kind of are supposed to.
Care to answer some questions?
And yes, that's right, illiterate Jedi. We only give drinks to people to get them to talk. We don't read to them. What do you say? Generous but pointless? Is that a no? Do you want another drink? Do you want me to read you a bedtime story? So what we're doing right now as part of the bounty contract is, this is a basic bounty contract, so if you're new to it, this is what you'll be doing. We are investigating...
Care to answer some questions?
Questioning shady characters on the correct planet and seeing if they'll give us some information. You can either use the default... Oh, excuse me! Well, rude. Where did you even go? Are you inside the wall? That is some cheating right there. Here, let's get them out of there. Hang on. I've also got Amity as a companion. He's so weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Bells, that was so nice of you to offer to summon. But yeah, because it's one of those things that you really only need once. And people aren't even as familiar with what it is. For example, most people know what datacrons are, at least. Did he not drop one? Oh, he did. It's over here. I was about to throw a temper tantrum. Hang on. We got it. We got it. We got it. Hey there, Keeter. Hi. Yeah. What was I working on last night? Oh, yeah. So, so number one, someone who I'm friendly with named Deltia, who plays mainly Elder Scrolls Online and actually writes guides about how to play the different classes, which is super cool. Very friendly, very highly animated dude. He said, I'm working on a video. Would you mind sending me some B-roll footage of SWTOR? I have some from my own experience, but there's a couple things like I didn't play a lot of story. He said I didn't. I think that was the main thing he asked for, and I sent him some of our raid footage and stuff like that because he wanted to do a little video on the state of SWTOR, so that was cool. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I'll send it to him while at the same time that I'm working on my Is SWTOR Worth Playing 2025 video, because some of the footage there is good cross breeding? I don't know if that's the right word. Cross-pollinating? 2 birds, 1 stone. That's the correct word for it. So I had been working on editing the video. I connected up my external hard drive And when it started trying to load up the files from the external hard drive into the movie editor, it started going, it started doing this clunk, 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 the hard drive. And I was like, oh no, I don't think that's a good thing. And I was freaking out. At first I was like, oh my God, did I just somehow brick my hard drive? The fudge did I do? I was very upset because that was my backup. It wouldn't be terrible if it died. It wouldn't be like the worst thing. It'd just be like the backups I have left would all be online and they're a lot more annoying to get to. Like I'd have to download my videos, backed up videos from YouTube, and I'd lose a bunch of my old B-roll footage that I don't use very much. Yeah. Clunk, 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 clunk. Oh my gosh. The good news is when I shut everything down and plugged it back in, it still went clunk, clunk, clunk when I tried to edit from the video editor. I don't know if it's just not powerful. Maybe it's not powerful enough to be used, like in a program or something like that, or if there's something weird wrong. So I shut it all down again. The good news is I can still open the folder and still copy over files. So it's not completely bricked, thank goodness. So I'm working on copying all the files over. But it's like 2 gigabytes of files.
And I'm looking for a wild night out.
No, sorry, 2
with 1 to 3
terabytes
death-defying
of files. It's a lot.
Can't always have everything, can you?
And every once in a while, it like
I'd take you up on that.
dies.
And then some.
What is
Good
kind
to
of
know
upsetting
I've
is
still
that
got it.
that's actually
Tell
the
you
most
what,
recent
since you're
one. That's the
obviously
one that
a
we bought to back up Tor Fashion onto. Yeah, same thing there. I was also like, oh no, my Tor Fashion backups, they won't be backed up anymore. Those are kind of important. But luckily, all those files are actually also backed up online, so the online version is the second backup already. Thank goodness. Out of curiosity, if you have you ever done any SWTOR character playthrough videos before? If not, why not? Hey, JC Michael. I actually have in the past. I did something called The Wonder of SWTOR. It's where I was playing on a free-to-play account, which was actually pretty cool. How do I get over there? Oh, I'm gonna have to take a taxi because I don't have it unlocked. That's funny. Yeah, let's go over here just to get to the taxi, yeah. The Wonder of SWTOR, it's on YouTube. I played till about level 50 or so. And the reason I stopped is because I had a lot of trouble logging into my free-to-play account with how Steam works, because I switched over to using Steam, which I'm pretty happy about. That was definitely a trade-off. Oh, to the taxi, to the taxi. Don't get distracted. We have bounties to go get.
Please select an available travel route.
No clunk. Yeah, back it up and replace it. Exactly, yeah. Look into SSD external drives. They come down in price and they're far more reliable. Oh, interesting. Okay. Because I have an SSD and that's in my computer and that's why it loads so fast. But I know, is an external hard drive for SSD like... Can you get like a 4 terabyte one at like a reasonable price? Can I show you guys something? I googled SSD portable, and look what I got. He's so stupid and cute. Look at him. He's apparently Fortnite themed? Question mark. Look at him. Look at his little face. Wait a minute. It's a banana? Is that what it's supposed to be? Does anyone play Fortnite who recognized that little symbol? So I guess, yeah, if anyone has one that they can actually recommend. I'm hoping, I don't know if it's possible, but I'm hoping I'll be able to return this one. It cost me 100 something. It wasn't cheap, which was kind of sad. Meow. But I mean, if it's failing, it's failing. That's just kind of what it is, and I have to call it a business expense. He's called Peely. He's a character in Fortnite. But is he a banana? Peely. Fortnite. Oh, maybe. Oh, he totally is a banana because he's Peel. Banana Peel. Okay, I got it. Okay, that's super cute regardless. I don't know. Okay. The real banana Peely is kind of freaky. This little guy, I don't know. I would honestly just get him because he looks like an emoji. But I need more than a terabyte. I'm pretty sure the one here I have... Oh, I don't have it plugged in because I'm smart and I unplugged it. I'm pretty sure I need like either 3 or 4 terabyte, which is so freaking... Oh, they're only $220 to $300? Oh, and... Okay, so... So... In general, I tend not to work off of my external hard drives. I only use them for backup because when I've tried to work off them, when they don't go clunk, 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 which is clearly a bad thing, they're very slow. And I slow at like indexing the files and searching for them. So I've got these millions of little video clips and I look at them all by thumbnail, by folder and then by thumbnail to find the one I want. I'm assuming an SSD would not only be not go clunk, 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 but also be faster to work on, right? Yes, 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 link it, TARDIS, hell yeah. Alien Brostar, hey there. Alien Brostar asks, what is the #1 thing that you look for in determining your main character combat style origin story? Like your main character? Like your #1? Like for me, I picked my story. Oh, that one died so fast. My story and combat style, I picked it before the game even came out. So honestly, the answer is looked cool. Wanna do it. And I kind of got lucky that it wound up, I picked the trooper story. I wanted to be a tank to support my teammates because a lot of them were not going tank. And I had tried a tank in a different game and thought it was pretty cool that you have a shield and be really hardy, I guess you could say. They'll be super fast, especially if you have USB-C. That's the blue one, right? If so, I totally do, because that would be awesome. That would speed up my video making process by like just so much. Maybe I should, instead of, you know what I should do? Instead of wasting a bunch of time transferring the files onto my computer, maybe I should just hold off, order a SSD, and then put them straight to the SSD, huh? Oh, you're linking for me? Okay, hang on, I'm gonna copy these. Thank you so much, TARDIS, for... Appreciate it, because I didn't want to, like, buy another one that's gonna fail again. Oh. To be fair, the original reason we bought it was just to back up to our fashion. There was literally no other need for it. And then my computer RAM was failing, and that's why we backed up the videos. Oh, Jessa uses SanDisk. Nice, awesome. Cool. Depending on the budget, you can use an external multi-bay USB drive bay. A balanced option is 5 disks, 3 hard drives for mass storage, 2 SSDs for I/O speed. So I'm running out of USB ports, I will say that. Because I have so many peripherals for streaming. I've got my Stream Deck, I've got my microphone, I've got my keyboard, I've got my mouse. And the 2 ports on the top of my computer just don't even function at all. Oh no! Zoom SSD. Okay, you guys are so nice. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Really appreciate it. 3, 2, 1 backup, right? I usually do at least 2. I am, because video is such a pain in the butt and takes so long, I don't tend to do a 3rd, which I'm now slightly regretting. If you ever peruse data hoarders, some go wild over storage. And I have no idea why. I have other things to do with my life. Hi, Swtorista. Question from Beefcake Barra over on YouTube side of things. I hope that isn't like Beefcake Lord Barris. When I transfer a character to a different server, can I take my credits with me? I am subscribed. Hey there, Barra. Great question. So good news. Yes, you can. Make sure, Swtorista transfer. Make sure the credits are on the character that you are transferring and not in your legacy bay. Here is a guide with a bunch of transfer tips and a prepare to transfer checklist. So this is the kind of things you want to check to make sure you are what you are and are not going to bring with you. Definitely go check that out. Yeah. Bentango, hey there. Crystal in your lightsaber, what you got? What code? Oh, hang on. Bentango says, What code on crystal mean like 22 or 8? I am new, by the way. Oh, absolutely. Yes, I understand what you're asking. Okay, so all items... Let me just turn in this quest really fast. Let me turn this in. Submit! Nice.
The Bounty Brokers Association is quite impressed with the efficiency
Nice.
and skill displayed.
Going back to boss.
Contract resolutions. Well done.
Back to boss. So every item in the game has something called an item rating. Very nice. Our friend in chat gave you a little bit of a explanation. So there's a couple different numbers you'll see on any piece of armor in the entire game when you roll over it. So the top one is going to be called the rating. The rating is how generally good is that armor piece. The higher it is, the better. Just in a general way. The higher level it is, the better it is. And in general, you want to equip something with a higher item rating until you're ready to start really learning about the armor and your stats and stuff like that. Second, when I take a look into my lightsaber, which I awkwardly don't even have a crystal in. Let's put one in there. That's embarrassing. Okay, let's just throw it in there. So I take a look at my lightsaber, I roll over it. It says orange yellow color crystal, because that's the color I have. And in brackets it says 136. So you might have 8, you might have 24. That is your item rating of your crystal. And you can always go and get a higher one in the future. Some of them have level requirements, some of them don't. But mostly for your color crystal, you don't have to worry too much about it. It's not a huge part of your stats. You might as well just pick one that looks cool and throw it in there. It's really, really not a huge deal. Yeah. Tiny potatoes. Okay, so we need to go to boss. We're gonna do it. I believe in myself. I'm not gonna get too distracted. That is totally a lie. Boss, go! I saw one more question there. Primordial asked, how many Dark vs. Light bosses are out this week? Or is it just the ones on the track? So every week there's 2 bosses out. So they'll be the ones that are highlighted in the Galactic Seasons track objectives. They are going to be, these are the last ones. After this, we don't know if they're staying or going. But right now, Jadel, the Vindicator, and Janat, the Merciless, are out. So if you were trying to finish like the achievements to do one of each, and you're missing some other ones, it's kind of like, too bad, so sad, sorry. Wow, 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 so sad. And yeah, great questions, you guys. Feel free to ask any more. I really love answering new player questions and veteran player questions or opinion questions. Just if you ask, is the game worth playing? Give me a little more deets. Give me a little more deets about what you like and don't like, because I don't know the answer other than yeah. I feel like a dummy. But otherwise, I'm doing some very casual content today. Very, very simple content. Can I talk to you guys about going to the doctor? Oh my gosh. Okay, so my doctor originally... Oh, I don't need to talk to these guys. My doctor basically semi-retired.
I got just as much right
like 2 years ago. But I really liked him, and I was very anxious about getting another doctor because I don't like being ignored, and I don't like having to argue with a doctor or being made to feel like I'm crazy when all I want is to not be in terrible pain. And, you know, like, I have some simple requirements for having a doctor, and I've found multiple doctors and or specialists that don't seem to meet those needs. And so I was very loath to switch doctors because my last doctor had really done me a solid. He'd noticed some really important symptoms that I was having and referred me correctly to deal with them, and it had a massive improvement on my health and mental health, which was just mwah, mwah. Like I didn't even bring them up as a concern. I was explaining that I had sleeping problems, and he like put 2 and 2 together kind of thing, and even put me in contact with some very important services that I needed at the time. So I did, and for a while I was able to just keep continuing messaging him, at least without even being able to make an appointment. He would still reply and give me whatever it is that I needed, because like I do a lot of, I'm pretty good at researching things. It's kind of what I do for my job now. And usually kind of have an idea of what I want or more details, and didn't always need to necessarily go in. So that was good for a bit. But then I think the last time I messaged him like a year ago, I didn't really get a reply, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll just never talk to the doctor again. And I was really anxious about talking to a new doctor, and especially because I'd figured some stuff out on my own. And there wasn't a lot of like details about it online. So the issue that I have is I had really bad headaches. But I finally kind of figured out what was causing it, and it didn't line up with any of the new, all the existing types of headaches, like migraine and tension headache. It didn't quite line up. Not quite. And so what was really cool was a couple weeks ago, I really, really, really hurt myself. Like, I don't know exactly what happened, but I was in bed crying kind of thing. And Mr. Swtorista was like, you need to visit the doctor. And I was like, no. But I also found the type of headache that I have now has like a name. It now has like articles about it and stuff like that. And even in my own personal insurance or doctor or whatever, they have at least a little bit of knowledge about it written down online. So I was like, oh, thank the medical peoples, because I hurt you. I sound like I'm crazy about it when I talk about it. Hi, it hurts behind my eyes. Oh, I know how to do this one. Hang on. I know how to do this. I'm gonna go get that crystal. I learned my lesson. Okay, launch! Wow! Yeah. Crystal. There we go. Yeah, and so finally I looked for new doctors. Saw one that seemed good. It's very hard to pick a doctor. You don't really have that much to go on, to be honest. And she ended up being super good. Not only did she know exactly what I was talking about, she actually herself specialized in administering that specific type of treatment, which not all doctors do. And I was like, oh my god! I don't sound like a crazy person who's like talking about chemtrails affecting my health. Yay! Chemtrails are not affecting my health, to be clear. That's a joke. We have Alien Brostar says, do we know what the next Galactic season is going to be? We don't. We're going to be learning about it sometime in February, sometime this month. We don't have many details yet, and it'll probably take place in March. I don't have a companion. Yes, I do. I have Amity. Oh, someone asked what Amity is. Amity is a Salonian. You meet them on Corellia. They kind of look like walking otters. Favorite pizza flavor? Oh. I like any type of pizza that has not real cheese, because I sadly can't eat dairy. It makes me very sick. But I really like any type of pizza. Oh, I died. I didn't even realize I was dying. Oh, that's so sad. This one is hard. I like any kind of pizza that has like a lot of stuff on it. Like when you have the option to build your own pizza and it doesn't cost for topping, I just like everything except those little fishies you can put on top. All the types of meat, all the types of vegetables, all the So yeah, I got approved for an x-ray, and not only did I get approved for it, I was able to get a doctor's appointment literally the next day, which is like unheard of. My other doctor, sometimes he'd be like, well, I could see you in 2 months, and I'd be like, well, okay, I guess. I'll just die a little in the meantime. Okay, yeah, okay, we actually gotta pay attention now, for sure. Do I have heroic moment? That would probably help a bit, too.
Some form of awful fashion statement.
Whoa, what? Did she just make fun of the way I look? That's freaking rude. So yeah, I was very excited because I got a doctor's appointment literally the next day, which I was shocked about. I got an x-ray literally that day, which I was also shocked about. So I got an x-ray done. I thought I was gonna have to like fight and argue to get an x-ray to check my neck. I got approved for physiotherapy, and they said they'll contact me in the next 3 days, and I was like, hell yeah, really? I didn't have to... I didn't have to fight for that either. That also made me really happy. And what else? And she said she'll be able, if I'm doing, oh gosh, they're really hurting me. Can I pop Hero's Moment? Would that be enough? It's these guys in the back is really the main issue here. Okay, I'm no longer dying quite as much. Can I stun her? No. She does not take well to that. I just don't have any more med packs or anything like that. Ooh. I'm very undergeared, to be very clear. How could I make this easier? If I use Heroic Moment, what's my companion? My companion's rank 1. I ideally would have at least one high level companion, but I do not, simply. I can put Unity on my bars. I think I can do it. I think the problem was I got too low on health because of those guys in the back. I think if I have Heroic Moment, oh, but I don't have it open right now. Where's Unity? Oh, it's in Legacy. You know what I should do? Maybe a healing companion? I think they are a healing companion. They are a healing companion, so that's one thing, yeah? Do I have all my defensive on my bars? Let's see what else. What did I have that I'm maybe missing on my bars? Force Lift, Kinetic Surge is a pass. I wish these were like sorted by active and not active. That would save me some grief. Here's some defensives. Let's put these over here. We can't use Stealth Out or that'll break things. Low Slash, not going to be very important. Force Speed. I don't really have that much else, do I? Shadow, what am I playing? Shadow. Infiltration? Infiltration, Shadows, Basic Spell. Hey, John Wayne London. Hi, hi, hi. Alternatively, a high-level tank companion. I don't have any high-level companion on this character, it looks like. We've got, oh, Cleave and Cut. Oh, that's a choice. Start in Stealth. Shadow Stride. Oh, I can't start in Stealth in this case, and I can't Force Cloak out, or it'll break things. Mind Maze. Would that help me any? I don't think so, because we'll be in combat. Mostly, I think the biggest problem is my gear and my rank 1 companion, because I'm doing a harder fight. I want to look lastly at the defensive. So, oh, resilience. Resilience will help a bit. Yeah, okay. K, loadouts, combat style. Give myself resilience. And resilience is another defensive ability that gives me 3 seconds of immunity. So if I could use that when all those little guys show up, that would be super useful. Okay, let's give this another shot. Okay, Amity, don't suck. Got it? Thanks.
Oh, look. Some form of awful fashion statement.
And we'll do better at avoiding her little gross thing she does here. And we'll just try and kill her faster in general. What we're gonna do is we're really gonna look around for those guys in the back and just speed to them fast as possible and kill them as quickly as possible when they show up. Ah!
Awful fashion statement.
Ideally, I would have like a med pack or something, but it's like I don't even have that, and why, I don't know. Summoning droids. Okay, here we go. Go, 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 go! Okay, I'm popping that 3-second defensive. That should keep me alive for a little bit. Just said she's gonna immortal. Oh god, she just used me out of existence. I just used Unity, but I don't think that's gonna. Oh man! Dang! Huh. Fine. Fine. I'm going to Osis, and then I'm coming back and kicking your butt. Okay? Listen, I'm level 78. This is part of the problem here. It's part of the problem. Oh no, I am worrying about the best gear I'm gonna have right now without spending tech fragments. I don't want to spend tech fragments. I'm 2 levels away from being max level. Okay, I'm gonna request help. I'm raising my hand and requesting help. Does anyone want to come to boss on the Starforge server and help me kick this thing's butt? You can be either Republic or Imperial side. You just need to be able to get to boss. And help me beat up this level 48 enemy. I really appreciate the help. And then lesson learned, don't go on a character that's super undergeared with no companion to help. Oh, thank you so much, JR. JR is offering you help if no one else gets there first. Bruno says, hey, Bruno says, I've been watching all your videos and they've been helping so much. Thank you. Hey, Bruno, thank you so much for swinging by live. Appreciate it. Yeah. There's a question from Brian. Oh, great question, Brian. Oh, we got TARDIS is gonna come help too. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I need like 1 or 2 people to help. Otherwise, I'll be okay, I think. Hopefully. I don't think we need a giant mob, just a little bit of help. Let me open my chat. I'm gonna be on the character named Republic side Darkenix. If you want to summon Republic side. Imperial side, you'll just have to walk here, I think. But it's not hard to get to. So we have a question from Brian. Brian's question is, hi, I'm a new player and I'm running into a wall. I'm having trouble understanding how conquests work. Can you explain it to me? Hey there, Brian. That is a great question. So conquests are like really... Thank you, TARDIS. JR, should I wait for you, or you might even be already online? Hang on. No. I'd love to tag team this boss and absolutely smash it into the ground. TARDIS says, do you want me to heal or DPS? TARDIS? Up to you. If you want to heal, it's gonna be hard, and I'd love to see it if that makes sense. Really give it a if you want to do some healing practice, go healing, because it's gonna be, I die really fast. I'm squishy. Absolutely. How does Conquest work? So Conquest is something that happens each week. It resets each week. You open the Conquest tab. It's in your missions log. And there is a list of objectives here, and each one is worth points. The goal is to get 100,000 points within the week before the time remaining goes away. And if you do, you get these rewards right here. People generally like to get these rewards because they can be at a high level, especially at level 80, they can be exchanged for high value items or higher end gear over time, like a gear currency. So they're not something you technically have to do. However, they can be nice to do if you're chasing credits or if you're chasing endgame currency. I'm trying to figure out if I should wait for JR. Just wasn't sure if he wanted to come in up. Joke's on you, this is my highest geared character. Oh no! Oh, I'm in trouble. Hakato says, as far as Alliance Commander goes, what colors would you use for armor dyes? Oh, good question. I just honestly make my character look super cool, because that's what the Alliance Commander should look like, whatever that means to me. But I think the technical Alliance colors might be black and yellow. Might be black and yellow, because there's that... I've seen a couple NPCs, Alliance. Oh no, it's not even this one. This one's just black and white. I don't even know if there is any official colors. Where is this? This is on Boss. It's a very, very pretty place. No, wait, I thought you were an imp. Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll just summon them. Boom. Just because my name is Darkenix doesn't mean I'm evil. I'm just, a Jedi in this lonely world. Okay, I'm gonna summon the boss. Here it comes. There she is.
Look, some form of awful fashion statement.
Hey, get out of the pulse cannon. Get less death. Get more murder. Gonna use resilience. Do have heroic moment this time, which should help. Ah! Gross. Stop it.
I might immortalize you in a poem.
Good healing over there. Going great. I see you using your special abilities. Oh, I'm standing right in the pulse cannon. This is problematic. I'm looking for the droids to show up. Oh, here they are. This is the part where it gets doozy. This will hopefully help. Ah, son of a gun! She put down her circle on me. Here we go. Okay, good. That's where I was dying. Thank you. Now I should be okay, I think. That moment of 6 million enemies showing up at once and murdering my face.
I might immortalize you in a poem someday.
I do like how the rest of the boss are just standing around in the room as if nothing's happening. Yeah, she's strong. Thank you! Thank you so much. TARDIS, appreciate it. Now I no longer have to try and fight this boss over and over alone. So yeah, the Kingpin bounties are actually, they're meant to be hard. They're meant to be more difficult. I don't know if they're necessarily meant to be done with a friend, because I don't think the previous part of the quest is really conducive to doing it in a group. Like, it's just kind of very awkward and not well designed for a group. But yeah, they're a lot harder for sure. That's why they're called the Kingpin bounties. Yeah. What would you consider a bounty hunter with a gunslinger combat style? Someone who brings them in cold, but cold like dead, not carbonite. I tried to think of Star Wars characters that fits that combo, but I can't think of how to make it make sense. Wouldn't that be like, the blue guy?
Is dead.
Who's the blue guy? Blue guy in Star Wars.
At least. That will be good.
Blue guy with the hat. Cad Bane. Wouldn't that be Cad Bane?
Travel safely.
Wouldn't that be the blue guy? Yeah, Cad Bane. He's like literally a gunslinger bounty hunter, right? Pew pew. He's even got 2 pistols. Yeah, have fun. Yeah, she does seem to be the hardest of all of them. She's a little bit of a jerk. I'm sorry, JR. I honestly didn't even know what instance I was in. I apparently was in the PvP instance. Very good at giving instructions when requesting help. Absolutely. Sorry. Mando is a bounty hunter with pistols too. That's true. I put him more of like a power tech or a... doing anything else you need a hand with? No, thank you. I'm gonna switch to a different character who may actually have a companion and or have a, gear on. Is Sabum still the best light side healer? I don't know. Do we have like any solid rankings of healers right now? Because I've seen people recommending Commando a lot lately. There was a while where Sawbones, I think, was more powerful, but it was because of a bug, and that was only kind of like a moment in time, I guess, until they fixed it, if that makes sense. Sweet. Okay, this character is still level 78. It really didn't give them a lot of XP, but it was still kind of fun to do that. Get my butt kicked. Yeah, thank you, TARDIS. Yeah, Cad Bane. Yeah, oh yeah, the one on Droma Cost is actually really fun. You're right, Tabarb. I think you may have mentioned that the other day. Let's go do the one on Droma Cost with this character, because why not? Brian says, thank you for all that with Conquests. I'm just reading the article, a lot of good infos. Yay, I'm glad, yeah. So I hope between that little quick explanation and the article for a more thorough explanation, that gives you a lot of info. What's the outfit your character is wearing right now? Oh, random. Were you asking about the one when I was running the bounty earlier that was white and tan, or are you asking about this one, which is like dark gray with a bit of red? I'm gonna take the solo tab travel bounty contract. Nice. Is a dual pistol healer any good? That is the mercenary. That is the mirror of the commando, which I think is the one I hear people saying is the best. But I mean, like, the healers are pretty different from each other. So honestly, there's a good chance that the best healer for you is going to be the one that you actually understand how its little rotation works. Because they're pretty different from each other, in my opinion. Okay, let's pick up a bounty. Let's go do the boss. No, 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 we're gonna, no, 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 we're gonna go do Drummond Cost. I'm gonna go Drummond Cost because I can totally pay attention. I have 5 attentions to pay, at least, minimum.
Specified in the contract to meet the client and gather the details of the bounty.
Okay, Drummond Cost. Here we go. The bounty one, white and tan. Yeah, so that outfit I had earlier, I'm sorry I don't have like a screenshot of it to re-show it. That is mostly Swtorista.com/armor. That is from the comics, I believe. I think if I look at ancient lore, it should show up here. Here we go, Jariel's armor set. And I think I don't even have a lot of mix and match for it. I think I may have mostly just worn that set. Because it's a nice little set based on based on the Knights of the Old Republic comics. It's actually a female armor set, but I thought it looked good on my male character as well. Like she's a lady in the comics, if that makes sense. I think I'm heading over here.
Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, that should do the trick. Well, 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 says Master. Like, fancy seeing you here. Yeah, it's nice, a nice set. Nice set. So yeah, I went to the doctor, I got an x-ray, waiting for the results for that. Got okayed for physiotherapy, waiting for a call for that, excited about it. Got okayed if I wanted trigger point injections, and she basically said most people come in when they're doing really, really badly for that. And yeah. Oh! I also I learned a new term that I didn't know before. I asked her, a lot of my pain probably comes from sitting at my computer desk incorrectly because I'm a little turd muncher and I need to be better at posture, but I have multiple things that make it really hard to just follow the standard advice for that. Is there anyone in the physiotherapy team who maybe has a specialization in like sitting at your computer desk and how to set up your workstation correctly? Because I've read everything online, but it's very hard to actually get that to apply to my current situation and body type and stuff like that, and how I work and my unique issues. And she's like, no, but the word you're looking for is occupational therapist, and you can always consult someone outside our physiotherapy group. So I actually found someone on Reddit who does it for a living, and they did a Ask Me Anything. So I messaged them and said, would you be willing to do a consult? And so yeah, I've got that. They said yes. So cool. Oh, this character didn't buy any bounty drinks. That's sad. So what's the glitch? If you go to the character select screen, you go to preferences, you go to key bindings. Oh yeah.
You'll feel that later.
Yeah, you can see the full size of your character. It's a fun, weird little bug. I have no idea why it works that way. Have a good one, Curtis. Yeah, I've heard about it before. Yeah, I've never actually tried it. Haven't really had a need to. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, you thought you were the first one? Oh, I'm so sorry. People have definitely posted about it before. You can still pat yourself on the back. It's a really good, weird, obscure bug that has some cool results, though, for sure. Pew, pew, pew. Shady character. I beat you up. I take your information. How many bounties do I have left? I don't think I actually did that many the last couple of days. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm only at 13 out of 20 completed bounties. I'm almost done the Kingpin one, so that's kind of cool though, because I needed less of those. So I guess I could just run the easiest bounties over and over on a bunch of different characters, but I have to finish them by Monday. Monday is the last day to do it. You want to talk to me? No? Okay, fine. I'll leave. I will leave and never come back. That's a lie, I'll probably come back. Oh yeah, so I've been following Stars Reach. It's a MMO that's in pre-alpha. It's very early on. It's got some fun neat little features, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I don't really know why. I guess because it's just very different, and it seems like it could be really fun. Right now they're doing playtesting, oh, I'm sorry, at specific times. I think there isn't one today, I assume, because maybe... What's this sign? What does that say? That was cute. What is that? Take a screenshot.
No one has to know that we spoke.
I decided I'm probably gonna, they're doing a really big playtest on Saturday. It says don't take pictures as I'm like taking a screenshot. They're doing a really big playtest on Saturday, which I probably won't be around to actually do. And kinda, what's next? Did I do? Good, okay, I need to go back to the cantina, understood. I decided I'm probably gonna back their Kickstarter. I don't know like to what degree, but I figured I'd go. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat thing and like to support what's going on. The Cubester says, now that it comes to mind, another infamous bounty hunter currently present with Star Wars who could possibly be considered either a gunslinger or a mercenary is Jango Fett. That's right, that's a good one. That'd be a... What kind of weapons does he have regularly? I know he has like a blaster. Jango Fett. I would consider him like less of a gunslinger, mainly because of his armor more than anything else. But yeah, he absolutely fits between both the more on the mercenary side of things, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Because I think most people usually label Mr. Mando. What's his name? The Mandalorian. They usually label him as power tech because if you know the flamethrower that the power tech gets. But yeah, this guy is clearly a mercenary with his double pistols. That's the rules, you know? Okay, let's take a look around here. Here we go, table. Django! Isn't Patreon a better idea? So I think Patreon is really good for supporting a project, and it's absolutely the best way to support my project, that's for sure. But my project's very ongoing and already completed, if that makes sense. Kickstarter is really fun for kind of like showing support for the creation of something. It's not necessarily, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go actually summon the bounty now, got it. This is the one where I always get knocked off because I'm not paying attention, right? Yes, it is. Oh, it's all the way down here. Oh, okay. So the taxi pad. It's really good for like generating buzz because then people can see like they'll look up the Kickstarter and they'll be like, whoa, a lot of people are supporting this project. It's clear that other people are excited about it. So it must be slightly less garbage than other things I've seen out there. Versus Patreon, no one really looks up a Patreon unless they are actively ready to subscribe, you know? Yeah, that's my opinion at least. That's my thoughts on the matter. Din Djarin. Yeah, but then I have to try and figure out how to say Djarin and butcher it every time. Okay. Arabesh to English. Can I like upload an image? Because I don't have, you know. Ah, darn it. From image? I thought there used to be like an app or something you could use. But I don't think there's an online version. Ah, that's too bad. Wow. Couldn't find one online to upload my little image to. Urza says men's trunks are 2 million and women's are 232 million. You've just discovered pricing discrepancies due to gender. Congratulations. Nah, it's because everybody wants the booty shorts for the lady, and it's one of the few items that can be dyed and made to be look like actual like short shorts. There's at least one other one, but it's not quite the same and it has little pockets on it. I think the other one's way cuter, but that one's probably super expensive too, if I had to imagine. But yeah, I imagine it's because people like to use it for that. Versus the men's underwear, the same item, but for the male character, just looks like, what are they called? Boxer briefs? What's men's close-fitting underwear called that isn't tighty whities? I don't keep track of these things. I know all the types of women's underwear. None of the men's. Sorry. You got it? Okay, it is boxer briefs. Right. And so I imagine less dudes want to wear that on their character because it just looks like colorful undies rather than short shorts, you know? But I absolutely have seen some revealing men's outfits use those. People are making like a little dancy boy character, you know?
You're so outmatched, it's not even funny.
Whoa! Come back here, you!
You clearly don't know who you're dealing with.
Oh my gosh. Lexus? I tried reading that and I don't understand that at all. There's too many big words. Hang on.
You're so outmatched,
Let me open it in a notepad. Okay, we tried to force a primary weapon from Arcata Weekly Cash through equipping 340 plus gear, except for packs. Except for packs? Do you mean like implants? All mod gear was 340 Zeke, or purple 340 plus, and there was just a 342 leg piece for the primary weapon. The modifications were replaced by a 336 one to drop its index to 338. Okay, got it, yeah. So the lowest eligible gear equipped should have been the primary weapon. Yep. And cash should have given 340 Rakata primary weapon. But from 2 caches, it first gave us a 342 secondary weapon, then a 344 leg piece. So you've got it right, I think. You're right that it should have... So I don't use those boxes a lot, the caches. But I think you did correctly to try and trick the system into giving you a 338 weapon. But to be honest, if they didn't code it right, they didn't code it right. But as far as I understand, that's the way it should work. Does it always upgrade the lowest, or it always upgrades something? Let me take a quick look at what the wording of the box is. Rakata cache. Rakata upgrade cache. Contains a Rakata armor with an item rating higher than the lowest equipped piece of gear. Right, so it should have been it really should have been your weapon. It's very specific. It's very specific, yeah. So I don't know, Wexus. It is very strange. I always usually recommend people just, you know, upgrade it from the beginning, or hopefully get lucky and get a drop from a Nightmare Mode boss like Nephra. I don't know why it didn't work. That's so sad. Coden says, can you advise a good ranged class that is beginner friendly? Hey there, Coda. Coden. What do I need to do? I need to return to the officer. Got it. A good ranged class that's beginner friendly. So in general, for the ranged classes, I don't really recommend the gunslinger and the sniper, and that is because they have a slightly more difficult element for beginners of having to stay still and kind of having to hunker down and stay there and pew 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 pew, which can get kind of tricky if you're kind of new to gaming, and there's things that can knock you out of that position, or enemies will get too close to you and you may not know how to get away, and stuff like that. So it's just a very small additional element of difficulty. However, if it seems fun to you, just play them anyway. Ignore the advice. Oh, Coden, thank you so much. That's so nice of you to use your Amazon Prime. That's so sweet. Other than that, all of the range classes I can think of are all fairly easy and fun to learn at a basic level. We have this wonderful set of guides here. We call them the basic class guides, and these is just enough to get you started, especially if you're a beginner. And the general idea was to create a guide where you can blow things up with just 5 buttons, you know, to really make it not too hard, and to make every class very as accessible as possible. So yeah, I would honestly just pick one that seems fun to you. There's like the telekinetic sage and its buddy, the lightning sorcerer, where you just throw force powers at things. You've got the mercenaries, like pew, 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 pew. You've got like I don't even know what else there is. There's the commando with the giant gun. You've got like, there's a whole bunch to pick from, and all are fairly fun. If you wanted any more specific details, though, feel free to ask more questions or ask questions about any of the specific classes if you wanted to see if it's a good fit. I need to go to the... Oh my gosh, I hate that on the Imperial side everything's upside down. Makes me so lost and confused there. Wexus says, we did get a +2 upgrade from the already Ricotta piece while we're aiming for 340 Ricotta to replace C. Yeah, I absolutely understand what you're trying to do there. It's an uncommon way to upgrade your gear, but it should have worked based on the text of the Ricotta box, the Ricotta cache. And I'm sorry and sad it didn't work that way.
Efficiency and skill displayed in your contract resolutions. Well done.
Cool, we know another bounty contract finished. Oh, I guess I could finish my last Kingpin bounty, right? There's no reason not to. I would just have to purchase one on this character, right? Which is fine. Yeah, let's do that. I have bounty contracts.
Old timer like me got a lot of tricks for sale.
Drummond cost contract, just for fun. You have to go in the temple there. There's a nice question in chat from Wargrim. Hey Wargrim, for the first time. Wargrim asked a great question. Wargrim asks, have they made mounts and pets account bound yet? Hey there Wargrim. I have been playing as my like secondary game. I swap around all the time. We were playing Final Fantasy before that, and we were playing Guild Wars 2 before that. But World of Warcraft has a really nice, I don't know if it's quite account wide. I know it is for sure server wide, which is close enough. But they have their account wide warband system, and oh my god, it's nice. You get a pet and you suddenly have it for your entire account. You get a mount, it's suddenly for your entire account, and it doesn't matter where that pet or mount came from. Sadly, SWTOR is still not. I'm not under the impression that they're trying to make it account wide either. So there is a lot of mounts that you can earn in the game, and you can also usually earn a second copy. Or if it's a cartel market item, there is such a thing as collections, just in case you weren't aware, where you can pay some cartel coins and unlock it across your entire account. So that would then be afterwards, like warbands. Oh, it is account wide. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure because I haven't like played any. I only have like 3 characters, okay, and they're all in the same spot. Here, let's go to Dromacos. Dromacos! Go, go, go! Morgan says, thanks, I haven't played in a long time. Yeah, are you thinking of jumping back in? Or would that have been like, oh man, I'll jump back in if they make them account wide? You want to see something fun if you haven't jumped in a while? Something fun, though. I'll show you something fun. Where's a mailbox? I require a mailbox. Give. Ah, mailbox. I'll find one up here for sure. Show you something fun. It'll take me like 2 seconds. I just have to go find it. Yeah, and Wexus Barb says it should work if you're only wearing Ricotta gear, but I agree, based on the wording of the box, if you were wearing what you were wearing, you should have gotten an upgrade. That's what I say about that. Is there a mailbox in here? Is the mailbox outside? Mailbox outside! Go, 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 go! We require a mailbox! Oh, Wargrim says I'm getting the itch to play. Oh, that's fun. But yeah, feel free if you have any other questions. I'm doing a really casual day today. I'm just running around and doing some bounty hunting quests. So if you have any questions, now is like a really great time to ask them. I'm just yakking about the game. Where mailbox? Oh, I guess I have to talk to this guy. He's here. I might as well just spacebar through him.
Yes, take.
Yeah, I do like in SWTOR the one thing you can mount while running, which World of Warcraft does not have. It's like the one thing. let's see. Where mailbox? So we can show Wargrim something fun and new that was added. You guys keep your eyes open for mailbox. I'll turn it on the map filters. Okay, dead ahead. Dead ahead lies treasure mailbox. Here? Here. Okay. I'm looking for the Miram cicada because I didn't get it on this character yet. This is something... Okay, you see how I have a companion and you see how I have a pet? Little meow meow here. And the reason I brought this up is because you brought up you brought up pets and mounts. Are you ready for this, Wargrim? They added mounts that allow you to put your companion and your pet on the back. They don't have multiplayer mounts, quote unquote, yet, like World of Warcraft, but oh my gosh. This thing is so silly and fun, and I'm hoping that they introduce some more coming up with, you know, the next update. Oh, what was that previous mount? That is a great question. This is the Miram cicada, but the one I had on before is the Coriolis retainer, and I think unfortunately it is retired. I think it was part of Galactic Seasons. It was like the final reward on the track, and I really want and or like it because of the gradient colors. Oh, this looks cute. I'm sorry. Do you need to be a sub to run that boss that drops the recipe for the new best augments? Yes, it is an operation boss. However, technically you can buy them on the GTN, but I don't think they would be cheap enough to fit your 1 million credit limit, if you know what I mean. So yeah, you're fairly locked out of them. But yeah, like I said, we're here every morning, Monday through Friday, so weekdays 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to swing by, if whether they're prospective ones or you're actually stuck on something in game. What's the fastest way to get someone requesting a summon, teleport, transport when you were asking for help on boss? By the time I got there, you were already back at the fleet. Oh, I'm sorry, Ed. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were trying to come help. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Hang on. Get my brain to the taxi. So the way that I do that, the way that we do it, and you'll often see us doing it when we do big events with lots of people too. What we do is we get everyone in a group together. So in this case, I literally just had TARDIS, the other person in the group, and we could have invited you too. And that's why I put my character name in chat. I said my character is Darkenix, and that meant if I had been being more clear, it would have been please message whisper Darkenix in game so I can invite you to the group. And the way it works is once everyone's in a group, we can use a summon. That's the correct word. I sometimes use the word teleport because it's kind of more clear about what it is, but a summon is something not everyone has access to. It is a guild feature. Not all guilds have it, and your guild leader also has to give you permissions to use it. And I think you may need to be subscribed to, because you need to be able to access the guild funds in the guild bank to summon. Basically, if you have permission, you can use it once every 20 minutes and teleport everyone to your location as long as you're not in an instance. Oh, you sent me a friend request and you accepted but didn't send you any message? My bad. Oh, that's so sad. You sent me a friend request in game? I don't even think it's I think it's just auto accepted. I don't even think there's any pop up there at all or anything like that. But yeah, you didn't. I didn't make it clear that you should have messaged me too, and I'm sorry about that. Usually when we do our big group events, we have a whole system of making it clear, which is really funny because we've done it so many times. And yeah, but yeah, the summon feature is just really, really neat. We really, really like it because when we're doing the big group events, especially, not everyone knows where to go or how to get there, and we can just literally say, message me, and we'll teleport when everyone's ready, and then all of a sudden we're all just there, and we can go beat up something big and cool in the world. Dr. Space Grapes says, yesterday it was 1 pair of shades, now it's 2. Does that mean double the bad ass? Please tell me it's 3 tomorrow. Well, the answer was, originally it was 1. It was the heart-shaped glasses, but I can't see squat, so I swapped them out. Going up more in chat. Dog Lover asked something, but I didn't quite understand. Does the commander Gree hairstyle become available to female characters through an unlock on Cartel Market? If so, which unlock? Dog Lover, I'm sorry, I'm not sure what the Commander Gree hairstyle is. If you could give me a little more details, maybe I could try and figure it out. Master Bleck says, I think Master Bleck is replying to earlier when we were talking about things in SWTOR and World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft added this fun thing where you can see your characters, multiple characters on the load-in screen where you select your character and they're all kind of hanging around at a campsite. It's kind of cute. But yeah, it'd be super neat if you could use your family tree in some way on the character select screen and have multiple characters there. Like lovers or rivals or whatever, you know? That'd be super neat. 6 eyes? Hex eyes? That's the best I ever get called is 4 eyes. Well, good news, I've still only got 2 eyes, and as far as I know, so do you. You should reply next time. All the better to look at you, my dear, when someone says you have 4 eyes. The twin hair stripes on female characters. I actually don't know which one you're referring to. Let's see if we can maybe find it in... Would it be in, like, the unlocks? Oh, appearance customizations? Uh-oh. Something wants to fight! Who's attacking me?
Next time.
I would take a quick look in the Cartel Market there. So either hairstyles are either free or they're Cartel Market unlocks. There's like no other ways of getting them. Maybe it's one of the ones on here that you can see. Twin hair stripes. Pigtails, maybe? And then there's a couple that they just added for free that are just available there now. What was the goal for the family tree? To be honest, I think it was just someone's little pet project when the game was being created. It's been around since the launch of the game. It was clearly didn't have a real use even at its launch. I'm guessing it was just something someone wanted to make. When you've got a team of 200 people, some people just make things, you know? Like sometimes if you have extra time. For example, I think the Alderaan Stronghold might actually be like that if I remember right. It was just literally a project by one person. They were talking about it. I can't remember where, either on like Twitter or like on one of the dev interviews that they do, but just kind of neat. So I'm guessing it was just somebody's like little, I would really love to have this in the game. I'm gonna spend a little extra time adding it, you know? But I absolutely like, it's like a taste of what it could be. Mr. Space Grave says, just create, oh, I've been contemplating on coming back, but I've lost all connection with my characters from like 7 years ago. Yeah, right. How silly would it be just to start from fresh right now? Actually, Mr. Space Grave, that's a really common like issue to be facing. Like, I don't remember what was going on in the stories. I don't know, like, I barely remember who these guys are. And it's actually a very common suggestion to start again at level 1 if you don't remember the story and want to reconnect, or if you've been away from the game so long that you're kind of struggling even remembering like how to play and stuff like that. There's also a really good question. I can't remember where the little cave is. It's somewhere around here, right? There was a really fun question that said, before you go in, can you tell me what is the machine on the left side of the cave before the Dark Temple? Is it this? Oh, I think it's in here. Yeah, awesome. So this is a fun and weird thing. This is very obscure. Very obscure, kind of pointless now. So back in the day, it was actually a lot more difficult to get relics. In general. And I would say it was also harder to get endgame gear in general. And there's also these things called, oh, sad, I don't have any in my inventory, called matrix shards. And these matrix shards are kind of like datacrons. They're the silver colored, gray colored datacrons that you find out in the world. And instead of giving you a stat bonus, they would give you an item in your mission items called a matrix shard. Oh my gosh, Nana translated my sign! I'm so excited. Hang on, I'll finish this explanation. So the idea is that you could collect these matrix shards, put them in a certain order, and you can make different combinations based on the different color crystals, and it would then give you a relic, and that was what this machine was for, the Matrix Cube Assembler. So it is something fun you can go do, which is kind of neat. You could also take an existing one that you made and disassemble it to get back your matrix shards to get a different one. So it was a good way to get a level, I think it was a level 50 relic, especially if you didn't do like endgame stuff or it took you a long time to do endgame stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. Oh, so Mr. Space Grape said, yes, after a long break, I logged into my level 48 character and was instantly overwhelmed. So yeah, super common suggestion to hop on, make a new level 1, because it'll ease you back into everything. And it's not like you're deleting your old characters either, so you can always go back to them later too. So Nana translated my little, hang on, I'll pull it up because I took a screenshot. Oh, thank you so much, Nana, that's awesome. Oh, hey, Jonas says, I've started with a sage doing all the planet quests and class quests, of course. Very nice. My computer's taking a little nap here in the background as I'm loading up this screenshot. There's that little sign. So Nana translated my sign. She's so sweet. Nana says, my sign says, be on alert. Report suspicious activity to the Bureau. Use your backer binoculars and spy on people and report them to the Bureau. That's absolutely something that would be hanging up on Dromenkos in the Empire's capital. That's so fun, thank you. That's so Orwellian. Leave me alone. I don't want to be spied on with my suspicious activity. Thank you, that's so fun. What server would you recommend? So, if you're in North America, I would recommend Starforge server, only because that's the one we play on. But in general, a really good plan is to, if you plan on playing with other people, look for a guild. And that can also inform your server choice if there happens to be a guild that clicks really well with you or plays during a specific time zone. Defskate DS says, am I able to synthweave a decent looking Jedi robe for my character even though I have a low crafting level? Hey Defskate, I recently made a really cool synthweaving resource, a synthweaving crafting tree. So as you level up in synthweaving, you unlock automatically more schematics. More unlocked from the trainer as your synthweaving level goes up. And however, there is also some more that you can pick up crafting schematics from the GTN. So if you take a look at this page that I just linked you over on into, sorry, I linked it to you in the YouTube chat. You can kind of see and scroll down and see which ones might be a fun fit for your Jedi based on your crafting level, or if there's like one that's a couple levels away, you can work your way towards earning it. And it kind of explains where the different schematics come from, if it's not already obviously like from the trainer. Yeah, so I hope that's a good answer for you, Defskate. Have fun, yeah. Oh, that's so fun. JR also just wonderfully linked you the synthweaving guide. That's cool. So that's the guide. I think he linked you the one that says how to synthweave, so if you're like a beginner. And then I linked you the one that's the tree that tells you like where the difference, what you can craft with synthweaving basically. There's a nice outlook for lava flow in Ord Mantell. It's a bit hard to get there.
Knock him cross-eyed.
It's hot. Did you find a nice look? Oh, did you find the place where you can go run around in the lava? Yeah, there's some fun places you can get on Ord Mantell. I have no idea why those are accessible in the first place, but they're great. They're fun. This character's name is Baby Maul. Their name is Baby Maul. I bet you they're a Sith warrior, are they? Oh, they're an assassin. What the heck? Enzino says, damn, I need to get back into SWTOR. My sage is lacking a lot of attention. That's right, but it's okay. It's like Neopets. If you forget to feed your pets, they don't die because they're just digital. Oh, this part's so cool. She's like summoning something and she summons a Sith spawn. So neat. I like that one. I remember the first time I did it, I was like, yeah! What else would a baby Maul be? I don't know. In my head it'd be a Sith warrior, but I guess Maul could totally be an assassin too. double-bladed lightsaber, right? Oh, that's probably why. Probably why. Layden says, "Grr, hate when someone helps kill the bounty if you're trying to carbonize them." Oh my gosh, guilty. That was mine though. I just needed to murder. Okay, I can return now to the German cost taxi area. Nice, 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 nice. Lucas says Sith warrior assassin question mark? Yeah, I was thinking that too. You can actually make that combo now, which is pretty neat. Though I didn't know so in the movies we don't really know that much about Darth Maul. I assume there's probably a book that goes more into his background. But I don't know if he would be more like a Sith assassin with a bunch of intrigue and Sith alchemy and people taking advantage of you and overcoming, or if it's more like, I feel like it's more like the Sith warrior story where a powerful figure extends an offer to be their right-hand man. That kind of seems more like Darth Vader and Maul, right? Like at least from the movies. I can't speak for any of the books and stuff. Deathskate, who was asking earlier about synth weaving, says, "Thanks a lot. I'm going through the links right now." Yeah, have fun exploring what's out there. The synth weaving original guide is actually very old and it's up to date now, but it's one I wrote a long time ago. The page with all the different armor sets, that is actually a very recent addition to the site that I always kind of wanted to have, because I love seeing all the things you can make, you know? That's something I really enjoy in any game, is like discovering everything that you can acquire. Tomater. Yeah. All the models of armor that you can make. Oh, you're looking at my character name. My character's name is Models, because the name Model was already taken. So I have Model with the E at the end and Models on the Imperial side. They're actually the two characters that I use. I've been playing them lately just to try and level them up to 80. They are the characters. I made just two good-looking characters that are like essentially the same character. I think they're slightly different, but very similar. To showcase male cartel market armor. Back in the day, you couldn't easily discard collections armor from your inventory. You had to delete pieces one by one. So I would make these characters that I would literally bring items from my collections into their inventory, fill up their bank, fill up their inventory with these useless items, take screenshots, and then delete the character and remake them, because it was faster and less frustrating than deleting the items one by one. Now we can disintegrate things, which is still not the most fun, but very doable. Damn, look at this. Hang on. That is a good looking set right there. Is that... What is that? Is that the... Oh, I think that's like the reforged Mandalorian set, but they've got a dye in it and they've mixed and matched? Wow. Yeah, that's a really nice set there. I haven't seen that one dyed before. I always thought it kind of looked funky. Oh, they have... Hang on, have they mixed and matched a lot? What's their little bracer there? Bionic Raiders bracers. Oh, I see. And it's normally like a green and gray color with the red glowing, but they added the black and red dye. Dang. Good looking helmet. Good looking. So Teresa, funny thing, if you walk around the island, you can see a glimpse of later high-level area on Ord Mantell. Oh, are you talking about the level 80 area that was added? Or are you saying you can see the little Jedi Knight area that exists there? Because the Jedi Knight makes a little trip to Ord Mantell. Wait, what did I do? Have I completed all my bounties, my kingpins? Yes, okay, so I now have 6 normal bounties left to do. Okay, I should just do as many as I can today, so I don't keel over and die and be sad that I forget to finish them later, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's why I have characters. I have one called Model Padawan, which is my female display character, I guess you could say. But I've been playing her a lot, and I really like the way she looks. She looks super cool. Where is she? I have no idea. I have too many characters. Can't find her. Oh, there she is. There she is. And so I was thinking maybe at some point I should rename her so she has like a real name. She looks really neat. Let's see. Who do I want to jump onto? Is there anybody else who's kind of low level that I wanted to level up? I like to leave a couple of characters low level or below max level because it helps me research things sometimes. Is there anybody else? Oh, Sorcerer Madness. Yeah, I want her to be leveled up. Are you using bounties for leveling? A little bit. Mostly I'm just trying to finish the achievement that I'm working on that needs me to do a certain number of bounties, but I'm real big on double dipping. Oh, man, that is so weird and cool. Hang on, I want to take a screenshot right here. I just logged into this and I'm like, whoa. How freaky. Do I have a lightsaber? No, I don't have a lightsaber. Hang on. Let's get a lightsaber really fast. Lightsaber. The lighting is just so freaky. Freaky cool. Dual saber. We'll just grab a random one here that I have unlocked. Oh, Arns. Arns would be a cool one. Why am I called Sorcerer Madness and I'm a Juggernaut? I have a lot of questions. Oh my goodness, and I don't have the field respect. Oh my goodness, clearly I don't play this character a lot. Lightning power! Okay, so at least we're... Wait a sec. Madness is a single-bladed lightsaber, right? Oh, I'm making such a mess here. Hang on. So I should have one of these outfits should be the electric gaze one, right? Or not? I'm so confused. I guess I had it just in my equipment. 7. Okay, and then I guess I'll just grab a random lightsaber. Okay, sure. Fine. Where's Arn's lightsaber? Okay, let's give this a go. And we're gonna give it a kind of like very light colored lightsaber. Like almond? Maybe? So it'll kind of blend into the sky, because why not? Oh no, that's not quite what I wanted. Maybe like something golden colored. Is there a gold one? Oh, this is the one I was thinking about. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's pretty close to what I wanted. We'll take one like this. And one like this. Because this is the weird visual that I really like. Front of this big, weird, glowing yellow sun of doom. Okay, so does this character have gear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not really. She's very undergeared. But, oh, this isn't even real gear. She has, like, no real gear. Hang on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Does she have an offhand? Does she even own these things? Oh my goodness. We got a bit of work to do here. Hang on. Let's head to the bounty board. We'll use I think the bounty one, it asked me to do a kingpin bounty, so I'm just gonna use it to get there quickly. Lucas says, my mercenary's name, Dirty Business. I've seen you, yes. And I have a trooper called Strictly Business. Oh, that's so silly. Can you turn in-game screenshots into painting decorations in this game? Oh wow, what game can you do that in? That's pretty cool, but no, wouldn't that be nice? There are a couple of decorations that are essentially screenshots, but they are officially created by the developers, and they're actually part of a... Oops. Why did I press that? There's a best view contest that they like to do there. Why did I do that? That was very silly. I don't know what I was doing, but well, while I'm here, speaking of paintings, I totally came here to show this off, right? Best view. So like, we've got this cool screenshot that somebody took, and then they won the contest, and so the developers turned their Screenshot into a decoration, but you can't like just pick your own screenshot. Oh yeah, you should make a smuggler named Funny Business. That'd be a good one. Jay says, speaking of character names, after a decade, I think it's about time I rename my characters. Why are you gonna rename them? I never considered renaming my character just because the name is old. I only usually think of renaming them because when I created the character, I had something in mind for that character, and often it's something to do with like the website. Like this character was created just to go take this XYZ screenshot that I needed. And then sometimes I want to like give them like an actual name, you know? Let's see. For example, we had one that was like, I wanted to make the ultimate warrior Sith Marauder, and I had a really stupid, like, cringy name that I made on purpose to be silly. But over time, we got him a really cool outfit, and one of our friends renamed him a really cool name in her native language. I can't remember off the top of my head. Does anyone remember what language Little One spoke? It was kind of a less common language, not like French or German or something like that. And she renamed. Oh, you know what? I can just figure it out. Midnight Somarak. I don't think this type of Google is gonna work because I didn't know how to actually spell it. I just spelled it phonetically, I think. You have a warrior called Edgelord, or had. I deleted him. Yeah, that was the kind of name that I had. I don't remember exactly what it was, though, to be very honest.
Thank you for accepting a contract from the Bounty Brokers Association. Proceed to the planet specified in the contract to meet
You know what? I want to go try the Hutta
details of
one.
the bounty.
I want to go back to Hutta where I came from. There's a bounty contract on Hutta, so I might as well
Thank
go
you
there,
for
right?
accepting a contract from the Bounty Brokers Association. Proceed to the planet
Thank you.
specified in the
Accepting
contract to meet the planet.
You could make a character named Dodgy Business. Aw, that's a good one too. Oh, Dodge, right? It could be a smuggler, absolutely. Jace says, well, I renamed them because their current name is, well, bad. That's fair enough, right? We're not always good at picking character names when we first create our character.
What?
I've gotten into the habit lately of if I'm just playing a random game, if I don't know if I'm going to keep playing it or not, and I don't want to think about the character name,
Details. Please do not hesitate to question them aggressively.
I named that character Swtorista. But if I'm actually playing, that's a terrible name for a character. No, nobody's mom better name their kid Swtorista. That's just a terrible name. No one can pronounce it. They might as well be named Tragedia. You know what's that joke about the baby names that have all the unique spellings? Swtorista would absolutely be one of them. And the mom would be like, it's ancient Sanskrit for I like SWTOR. Very stupid person named her website Swtorista.com because she didn't think anybody would call her Swtorista originally. That was not part of the plans. And then she also didn't realize she'd be live streaming and people would ever have to say her name out loud, period. Yeah. Okay, so let's ask, what if you pick one of your character's names, what is your character that has the worst name? What is your personal, of your list, what is your character that has the worst name? I like the Edgelord, but it sounds like you don't actually have that character anymore, thank goodness. Good one to go bye-bye. What am I trying to do here? Oh, is it downstairs? There is no downstairs. Oh, I'm looking for shady characters. I understand. I need to go outside. Got it! Got it! Where are them shady characters? Where they at? Do I have nameplates on? No, I don't. That's gonna make things 10 times harder. Nameplates. I'm trying to think of what my worst one would be. I've got so many characters I don't even know. Probably like Model and Models, but that's not bad. It's just utilitarian. So we've got Willy Hard. Teacup! That's so funny and so stupid. Happy Valentine's, average teacup. Okay, it's pretty funny. I'd probably laugh if I saw your name in PvP or something like that. Oh. Lilith Cthulhu. Okay, that's kind of a cool name. It's a little much. A little over the top, but who doesn't like a good Cthulhu? And who doesn't like a good Lilith? Both very solid dark names there from literature and stuff like that, right? Will they ever add a Hoth stronghold or a Grease scaling stronghold? I think Hoth is the one I've seen requested a bit. I don't think they have any plans of adding a new stronghold anytime soon. We actually have just so many as it is, and they just added the Copero one. Seagup says, the funny thing, I thought it's a good name because the website says so. I didn't notice. Wait, did you... Is it a real name? I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's a real name. You better not have gotten it with a random name generator. Oh, Willahard. Willahard is a real name. Oh, it means will, desire, and hard, firm, brave, hardy. Oh, and Willahard is like the name Willard as well, and that's a kind of slightly more known version of it. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, it's an old German name. Oh, so how did you find out later that it could have a funny double meaning there? Blue Amy's over on YouTube says, just wanted to say, you're the reason I played this game. Oh, Blue Amy's, thank you so much for stopping by to say hi. I'm glad you're enjoying the game. Oh no, Sir Joseph says, I have a WoW character, and I'm not going to read their name. Their first name is Test, and their last name is the act of tickling someone. I'm not, That's a tisk one. Guys are silly.
I need to know some things.
Jay says, I actually came up with some new names using the name generator on your website. Website plug, wink, wink. Yeah, okay, so I should do that, right? So for those of you who are not familiar, I created using machine learning, actually, very basic machine learning, because I wanted to learn it. It seemed really fun. I created a name generator, and the way it works, and that's why I was asking, did you get Willahard from the name generator? Because that is absolutely a name it could technically generate. It meets all of the requirements. And the idea is that I went and found, like, all of the Togruta names in SWTOR, as well as potentially in extended lore. It kind of depends what my data set looked like, and then I told the machine, or rather I told the spreadsheet, go analyze all of those names and see how commonly certain combinations of letters are. Like maybe the letter A very often comes after the letter Z in my list of Togruta names, and then please generate X names based on that type of rule set. And I also gave it some specific rules here and there. So for example, apostrophes are very uncommon in Togruta names, so you'll notice that like literally none of these came up with apostrophes, though I think I tried to avoid apostrophes and stuff like that when possible. Yeah, oh no, they show up based on the percentage of how common they were. So for in Twi'leks, they were more common in the data set, the list of Twi'lek official names, and so they're more likely to come up here. And I also did this cool thing. So let's say you like the name Sanindar. It's a pretty good Twi'lek name, not bad at all, Sanindar. And let's say someone already took it, and you're like, they already took it. I have this thing that generates a whole bunch of different ways to spell that. Apostrophe in all of the different locations, double apostrophe if it's super taken, and dashes, and worst comes to worst, different places to have the alt code there, how to spell edgelord. I'm really proud of that project. It is also nice because it's one of the projects that it's very set it and forget it. I created a long time ago, and it just continues being useful down the line. I don't have to like update it. I named my blue Twi'lek female Yvette. Oh, that's actually really nice. Kind of like Yvonne, except Yvette, and you already got Vet as a real character. So you know it's like a legal name. French Insomniac. Hello, est-ce que tu parles français? Hey, first time. I've watched a lot of your videos. Thank you for all your content. I was wondering, what is for you the best way to make credits in 2025? Hey there, French. So the best way to make credits right now, I would say just the very simplest way. I think I have some of the numbers wrong on here, but the outcome is the same, so you can still follow it. I think they're just, the prices have changed and stuff, is to earn tech fragments and sell items you buy with tech fragments on the GTN, because they recently released a bunch of new augments, and those crafting materials that you can buy and resell are even more valuable than they were before, basically. However, there was a really good, nice guide today in Tor. If you're looking to be more adventurous, I guess, and a little more risk-taking, today in Tor recently wrote a guide about, I think it was something like things you can farm. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't find the actual guide, but here's a link to Today in Tor's site in general. About items you can farm to resell. It's just not as guaranteed that you'll make that money, and the prices will fluctuate. Oui, je viens de Québec quand je suis petit. When I was a little, between ages 5 to 10, I grew up in Quebec, so je peux parler français, mais it's the kind of French that a 5 to 10-year-old can speak, and I don't know any Star Wars words because I didn't learn those. Absolutely, I hope that's useful to you. Like I said, you can always check out that second link. You just have to dig a bit in the guides on the website to find it. My Inquisitor's name is Zap, like when you electrocute yourself, Zap. Is their character actually just Z-A-P? How'd you get that name? Was that after the name purge? Oh, nice. Nice. Semi-Famous says just search for credits on Today in Tor, and it should do the trick. Nice. Semi-Famous says, I have a big fluffy Ratataki named Darth Mellow. Oh my gosh, yes, because he's white and big like a marshmallow. Absolutely. But he's not very mellow at all because he's a Sith Inquisitor. Oh, that's funny. Murder, murder, murder. Hi. Bladen, like how the random name generator adds a surname to prevent the name already taken issue. Yeah, so the name generator also, my version at least, has always had a surname, but I think I noticed at some point SWTOR started adding surnames in the name generator in the game, if I'm remembering right. I don't know if it's for every species, though. Definitely does seem to help a bit, though. I got lucky today, says Resh over on YouTube. I found 4 HK51 pieces in 1 hour. Dang, that is actually surprisingly fast. You did get very lucky there. That is, I just got stuck in a tree. One moment. Okay, here we go. Can't do that while moving. Oh, weird. I am surprised you're able to get that many that fast. It can take up to an hour to find just one piece sometimes. I had a female scoundrel named Blasterfire, but Corso's fighting dialogue made me change. Taste a little Blasterfire. Inappropriate. Hey, listen. If you didn't romance Corso, I think what you should have done is instead of changing your name, just romance Corso and roll with it. It's very, very, very in line with the smuggler, I'd say. That's the other thing I was thinking about potentially doing today, is playing a smuggler and making like a flirt count. Like, how many times can the smuggler flirt if the smuggler flirted with everything that walked and a few things that don't, you know? Name is a bounty hunter now?
I know something,
Wait,
but I'm telling you,
a bounty hunter? What'd you name her? I want the truth.
You will tell me everything.
I'll tell you everything.
Oh, you did it in a group. Smart. That definitely saves some time if you're working together and communicating. Because if someone finds one, they can call everyone over, right?
Neutralize the target.
Flirt count. So that'd be more than a today project, though. I have to finish my bounties. That is kind of where I'm at in life. If I don't finish my bounties, I'm gonna cry about it. Okay, so maybe I'll do a couple on the weekend and finish some up Monday. But don't let me forget. But right now is a great time to end the stream. Thank you guys so much. It was really fun. We answered a lot of questions today. That was really enjoyable. Like I said, I really like yakking about the game. My favorite thing to do. It's the only thing I know a lot about. I know lots of little bits about lots of other things. The SWTOR is the only one I can speak about with high confidence levels and be like, let me help you with that. And I love to spread that on. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's go see who else is online and who we're gonna go say hi to. Let's see. There's some people we haven't met yet before. That's kind of cool. I wish I had a tracker or something like that. We're gonna go see someone named Mystic Toreador. I feel like we may have seen them before, but we're gonna go see them again if so. Because they got a cute layout. That's all I really need. Toreador. You guys have a great day. And I'll see you later. Bye! See you Monday. We'll be running operations. Monday morning operations. Oh my gosh, Agent Cam married 3 times. What?